Thank you, Biafras. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. I salute each and every one of you from here. It is another day that Elohim has given to us, and I hope you slept well, and I hope your day is going on fine. For those that are in their afternoon and those that are in America, that is their midnight now. I wish you a good night rest. Hoping to see you wake up full of vigor and vitality in non-distant time. Just a quick one. I want to bring this. I saw this video and this thing is disheartening. This thing is happening all over the place in Biafra territory and all over the Zoological Republic. The thing is alarming this time. It's alarming this time. It's alarming this time. It's alarming. The way our children is being kidnapped these days is something else. The way our children is being kidnapped is alarming. And I want to use this medium, please, to beg our parents, to beg our mothers, more especially those in Biafra territory, to be very, very watchful. I will try to play this video so you can see the little children that have been kidnapped and held hostage somewhere in Iguacha, in Port Harcourt. Let me play this video. I don't want to waste. I will be going to work now, but I said, let me bring this to us. It is very, very important that you know these informations. All these small boys and girls that you're looking at here now are victims of the kidnap. A certain person who is living as a tenant in a residence, in a particular residence in somewhere there in Port Harcourt, were busy kidnapping little children and hiding them in his apartment. And you don't need to ask me, what is he doing with them? These are the type of people they use for their money rituals. These are the type of people they use for any horrible activity that they want to carry out. This is heartbreaking. These are the feature of our people. These are the feature of our people. These are the feature of the Biafrans. And we cannot afford to allow this barbarism to continue. That is why we are pushing very hard. The Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile is pushing very hard to see that Biafra is restored this year. Because once Biafra is restored, all this barbarism will completely be abolished. If you are caught in any act of kidnap or in any act of ritual, human ritual, the penalty is going to be very, 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 very bad. So I want to use this medium to beg us, please. Look after your children. Don't just leave your children with the maid. You say you're going to market, you're going to Mami market, you're going to Use Mame market, you're going to Ariaria or Chanja market, you're going to Obete market. Don't leave your children outside alone. Instead, lock the doors and leave the windows open. And tell your children the reason for this. Why you will leave the windows open is for any natural occurrences, because in Nigeria you can't predict anything. A NEPA light, because they don't bring light, they might eventually mistakenly bring it, and due to They run connections all over the place. There might be fire outbreak, so that the children will see a place to run out from if such thing happen. But we don't pray for such thing. But don't leave your children out. Once, even those that are living in the estate, nowhere is safe now. Nowhere is safe. You might say, oh, I'm living in estate. That is where the kidnap is ongoing now. Because they know that people that are living in these kind of places are very loose. Please, do not be a victim. Do not allow your children to go through this trauma because of your carelessness. This is an advice to our Biafran mothers and fathers, and also to some other ethnic nationalities that are listed in Oduduwa and Kwararafa, the Middle Belt, and some Benue and our Benue brothers. Please, let's put some measures to protect our future children, to protect the future of these children, to protect them. They are they are exposed to the danger that the Nigerian state created, because Nigerian state is what that created all this kidnapping because of their evil. So Biafrans, please, let's do the needful. Do not allow your child to be going to and fro when you don't know where it's going to. If he's going to school, please don't say the school is nearby, just school here. You guys should go alone, please. Many people, there are 4 siblings, 4. These ones are not that they are children. Two among them are adults. Because one, the first daughter is already in the SS2. Then the second son is already in SS1. So there are no more teenagers. But the other 2 siblings are the average of the other one, I think, is in the primaries. They're still in their primaries. They're just prepared for school. And their parents say, hey man, Nkechi, go out there and buy something, buy snacks that you guys will use and go to school. And you know how children do. I don't know what manipulated that. All of them said, oh, they follow their brother. They follow the one. And the parents do not know. And the parents did not know that they have all went out. I greet you, my brother Menike. Good morning from here. I greet you, my brother. You're welcome. The parents did not know that they all went out to follow their siblings to go and buy whatever they asked them to go and buy. And up till now, as we are speaking, this one happened in a place that I know very well. Up till now, as I'm speaking, that is how these parents lost 4 of their children in a twinkle of an eye. Up till now, if they went out and they disappeared, the land opened and they swallowed them, or something caught them up and they take them to help, nobody can give account of anything. Please. These children are your eyes. These children are everything to you. Value them the way you value going to markets to make money. You are making this money to feed them. That is good. You're making this money to make them live comfortable. It is good idea. But do not exchange them. Do not exchange their value to money. They are more valuable than that money you are going after. That's why you must make out time, educate them. If anybody calls you to give you anything, do not go. Biafrans, please, let's go back to those days that our parents, I could remember vividly those days that if we see something on the road, our parents have already educated us that if you see sweet on the road or money on the road and you touch it, it will disappear. So it doesn't matter what, no matter how attractive that thing is, we dare not touch it. Because what is ringing in our mind on daily basis is once you touch this thing, you will disappear. Once you touch this thing, you will disappear. Inculcate some of these moral lessons to your children. It will save them. Don't collect any gift. It doesn't matter how precious it is to a stranger that you don't know. If a stranger you don't know tell you, go inside my house and get me something, tell him, I'm sorry, I'm going on an errand sent to me by my parents, and I need to attend to it before attending to any other thing. Sometimes they will say innocently, that child will go into their house to go and get something innocently, that they were sent to go and get something for an uncle or for a mother. That child will go there and will never come out. Please, let's watch our environment. Let's watch our environment. Just look at these children, innocent children that have become a victim of kidnap, victim of the system that the terrorist state of Nigeria created. And the person that kidnapped these people, unfortunately, we are not caught. And the landlord that is residing, that this person is staying in his house, is living in his house, cannot provide cannot provide a very reliable information about his own tenant. That is the world we are living in. That is the type of contraption we are living in. Even if we should provide the name of the person, the tenant now, there's no data that you will use to trace the original address of that corporate. Please, let's be watchful of our environment and do the needful and leave the rest. Let's do the ones that we have to do, we can do, and leave the rest for God. Let's not leave everything for God to do. Because in Nigeria, we have been groomed. In Nigeria, terrorists, everybody has been groomed that everything is God that will do it. God will feed your children. God will train them. God will give them moral lesson. God will give them everything. God will guide them anywhere they are going. God are the one that will do protect. But there are roles you must have to play as a parent. There are roles you must have to play. These children you're looking at today are one of those that are one of the victims that you will see on the media, and they will tell you a missing child. You will not know that your child is staying close to you. That's a story I will tell us. This one, I received it from a very reliable source. This thing happened somewhere in Mpo. A particular school that I will not mention the name hired a security man. If some persons that are living in Mpo, in Obosi, in Onitsha Aziz, that are listening to this broadcast will bear me witness of what I'm saying, that it is true. They did not know, and the funny part of it is that this security man was so jovial, he's so playful that the children love him, everybody calling him uncle, and the way he plays with children, and he gives to the teachers stock fish and dried fish sometime. He pretends to be selling stock fish and dry fish. So every now and then, And people who loved him and say, yes, this is a good example. He did not only depend on his security work, he's a vigilante guy. He did not only depend on his vigilante work, he's also doing other business attached to it. That's a good one. And this guy was living, he's comfortable. And the school gave him house inside the school premises. Not knowing that this young man is kidnapping the children that was handed over to him to secure. Anyone that goes into his house doesn't come out. And when he might have sliced those children, he will slice them in his house. Their body parts in those sack bag, just like he used to carry those stockfish to give to those teachers. And when you see him carrying out these things, you will think he's one of those stockfish that you want to go and give to his customer. You will never know is the child, is the student that you're looking for, that is also helping you to look for, is inside that bag. That is the spare parts, body parts is inside that bag. That is the country, that is the contraption we find ourselves. That is the contraption that our siblings are living in. That is the contraption that our parents raised us. And that is why we are doing everything to make sure that we restore Biafra. So please, people of God, I'm already running late, but I said I must come to play this video because I might not have the opportunity to do it again. Maybe activities will take over the whole thing. But remember, in the evening, I'll also be coming up here to bring something for us. But please, take this advice very seriously. Let's stop losing our children for the janjaweed. Thank you so much and remain blessed. And have your eyes on the ball. Biafra remains our only destination and the only place we will receive the succor and the comfort that we are all looking for. Thank you so much. And may your days be blessed. And those that are sleeping currently now, I wish you a very lovely and nice sleep. May God continue to guide and protect you. May He raise the light of His countenance upon you and be gracious to you, both now and forevermore, until we restore Biafra this year. God bless you and remain blessed. See you in the evening.